Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Christie Hutcherson with Women Fighting for America here on the front lines and in the fight every day for you, the American people. Truth. Truth is not being told to you, the American people. And it still amazes me when I speak all over the country or if I'm out in the field and I talk about the rape trees. People are saying, what is a rape tree? We've never heard of a rape tree still. It just blows my mind. Rape trees are trees that are utilized by the coyotes when they bring up the caravans of some of these women and children who are already earmarked to be sold in the United States of America. And what they do is they take these trees and they tie them down, the victims down, the children down with shackles and ropes, and they violently gang rape them. This is what's going on at the border right now. Breaking news at the border too. I just got off the phone with one of my insiders. He works inside one of our high-level federal agencies. And because of Biden's exposure, right, all of the lies, all of the deception, everything's bubbling to the surface. The darkness is coming to the light, thank God. So that brave whistleblower who was talking about the Child Protective Services who are facilitating human trafficking. But my listeners know this because I broke that over 2 years ago, that this administration, this government is actively, knowingly aiding and abetting the cartels, those transcriminal organizations, whether it be through child sex trade, child labor trade, whether it's weapons, whether it's smuggling of organs, whether it's smuggling of fentanyl and drugs. This administration understands exactly what's going on. And in some cases, I believe, with our experts' opinions and those working inside these offices that I will not mention, and more whistleblowers will be coming forward, by the way, everybody out there. They are aiding and abetting all of this nefarious activity. They have blood and murder, rape on their hands. So right now, currently in Texas, we are seeing a lot of activity down here in Texas. I am in the field as we speak, gathering intel, pictures, and information to give you. One of those things that are going on all this week outside of San Antonio, Texas, you are having massive agencies collaborating together as we speak right now to apprehend and do a huge child trafficking sweep through numerous cities throughout Texas right now. And all of that is because we keep pressure on this administration and exposing their corruption. They know the game's up, the gig is up. They've been caught with their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. Another thing I want to talk about, El Chapo's son. He was just arrested on the 1st of this month again, selling fentanyl, that poison. 107,000 Americans have died in fentanyl alone. That is more than the Vietnam, the 3 wars combined. 107,000 Americans, young Americans, have succumbed to the fentanyl crisis. El Chapo's son was just now arrested. We are trying to extradite him, but I've got information and intel that he's actually in the United States of America, and they are covering this up. Also, on the front lines, all of these illegals, you know, that mass murder, 5 dead, whether they're illegal or not, they are dead lives that were here in the United States of America. Yes, they were all here illegally. And I want you to think about this. If they were home in their home countries and they didn't cross the border illegally and break into our nation illegally, they might still be alive. But that does not take away the fact that this animal, because that's what they are, they're animals. They deserve to be treated as such. Killed 5 individuals. And the first thing out of this administration's mouth was the fact that we need to somehow confiscate the legal weapons that Americans are allowed to carry through our Second Amendment. That is their agenda, folks. They want to take your legal guns, your rights. They're not talking about that the fact that, first and foremost, this illegal who entered our country illegally and deported numerous times isn't allowed to even have a firearm. He cannot get a firearm legally. So where did this illegal get this illegal firearm from? I'm going to tell you right now. Go to our website, look at our film and our footage. You will see cartel members and illegals carrying AKs, full weapons, into our nation consistently. I've been reporting on this for 2+ years. They are able to get weapons and guns. And by the way, from our own federal government, did you remember Fast and Furious, everybody? Eric Holder, under the Obama administration, working with the cartels, feeding them weapons, AKs, semi-automatics, and automatic weapons by our own federal agencies. This is facts, folks. So where do you think they get all of these weapons from? We need to have our legal citizens armed at all times to protect our families, our country, and our way of life. That's what the administration wants to do, take away our gun rights. I want to now show you how many illegals, just one story after one story of illegals killing American citizens. Kristen, if you will go ahead and flip through this. We are not safe in America. Here's another story of an illegal killing an American. Keep going, Kristen. Let's just do this. Let's roll through this. Look at this. We are being invaded by enemies. We have to stop this. We can stop this. We can close down the borders immediately. I've been sifting through the United States National Intelligence Report straight from the office of the Inspector General of the United States, the NSA. They all have serious reports that have come out recently. And I'm going to show that report after we're done scrolling through all of these illegals killing American citizens. Our own national intelligence agencies have decided that TCOs, organizations, aka cartels, are one of the number one threats facing the United States of America from a national and domestic security perspective. That's right, folks. Cartels, transcriminal organizations out of Mexico, are one of the number one threats facing the United States of America from a national and domestic security perspective. Based on this report alone by our own internal agencies at the highest levels, Governor Abbott, DeSantis, all 50 governors out there, underneath this alone, you can supersede the federal government and take away their right to let these individuals into our country, and you can literally deport them immediately back to the countries of origin because you have a duty to protect and defend who? The citizens of every state in America. They are lying to you, America. They have the armament that they need to close the borders down immediately. Title 42 getting ready to go away. Biden deploying 1,500 military to the border. By the way, this isn't to secure the border. This is to facilitate an administrative duty to help facilitate the over 200,000 plus who are waiting to come into this country. This is a lie that they're telling you. It's all optics. It is actually to further this invasion into the United States of America, to destabilize America, to make America unsafe and even more unsafe. And that is to strip us from having any kind of sense of safety and security in our country. This is purposeful, everybody. So please, we need to contact our governors. We need to contact our state reps. We need to contact our congressmen. And we need to tell them to please shut our borders down. You need to let them know transcriminal organizations, the cartels, are a direct threat by our own agencies' mouths. I'm going to shift my last thought to the big nuclear testing and training exercises that are going on right now in Texas. And by the way, this isn't the first one. In the last couple of years, we've had numerous nuclear threat training exercises. Do you remember that tunnel that I exposed 2 weeks before Christmas that I discussed and talked about? If you didn't, again, go to our website, wffa.win. Go look at this video. Fortified wall, ceiling, railing systems, ventilation system, fiber optic systems. Biden's own administration had scientists there looking at what we believe as particles, looking for nuclear small devices, dirty bombs, etc., being smuggled into where? The United States of America. We know we have over 3,000 plus terrorists coming into our own nation who are here living, eating, breathing, waiting for the order, death to America. 367 have already been caught on that watch list. 367 terrorists caught. How about all the getaways? We are estimating, with the intel and information that I have, we have over 3,000 plus terrorists from countries who want to do us harm. Imagine a small nuclear device in their hands. Multiple small attacks throughout the United States. coming to you courtesy of the Biden administration. Why do you think all of a sudden there's an uptick of all of this activity? Start connecting the dots. That's what we need to do. This is orchestrated America. They know what's coming. They're welcoming in it. This administration. What can you do? Well, I'm going to tell you what you can do. You need to go to Women Fighting for America. There is a resource page. There's a resource tab. Click on that resource tab. 14 points to save America's future. You need to volunteer. You need to engage. Women Fighting for America, along with some brave women, Mel Kay, Ann Vandersteel, and Sharona Bishop. We want to come to your city. Chicago is going to be the first one in July. And we are going to spend 2 days with you, training you on how to geofence your communities to prepare for the storm that's upon us. If you want more information, go to wfa.win/resources. We haven't launched this tour yet, but we're coming to Chicago, and we need your time, talents, and treasures. We need to fund this fight, folks. We need your help. If you can be a partner with us to save America's future, to save and rescue women and children, Operation Archangel. If you want to be part of the solution, if you can donate $5 a month, $10 a month, if you can sponsor, we need your help. Time is drawing very close to not being able to do anything to push back. Please donate. We're going to have links that you can donate to. But quite frankly, just go to our website, Women Fighting for America, wfa.win. Donate your time. We need volunteers. Your treasure. That's money. Unfortunately, they are well funded. Soros, Bezos, and all of these fund them like you've never seen before. We need funding. We need to fight. I can't fight alone. I need your help. Time, talents, treasures, gifts. Please get in this fight. Share the heck out of this message. They're lying to you. They're deceiving America. The fall is imminent if we do not push back. I'm reminded of Paul Revere. I'm reminded of Paul Revere's ride. He had a horse in the middle of the night. There was a couple of them that went out. They had a torch, a light, a lantern. They took off in each direction in the darkness. And that light was shining hope in the darkness. The British are coming. The British are coming. America, the communists are here. The communists are here. What are you going to do? How are you going to engage to push back against this? Get in the fight now before it's too late. As always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Follow us. We're going to be going live throughout the week here in Texas. I will be uncovering and exposing and showing you on the front lines exactly what's going on. Speaking of on the front lines, every Sunday from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brighteon TV. Brighteon TV. Search On the Front Lines with Christie Hutcherson. This week is going to be Christina Anderson. She is a member of the EU Parliament for the country of Germany. You are not going to want to miss that conversation. It is this Sunday, 1 to 2 p.m. Also, if you want to, Mother's Day, Father's Day is coming up. My Pillow, incredible Mike Lindell. He is a patriot fighting for this country. You want to give back, buy a product off of mypillow.com and use promo code WFFA. WFFA promo code. Also, Patriot Switch, WFFA promo code. Patriot Switch. Stop funding companies that are literally taking out America. You're part of the solution. Get engaged. As always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and I will see you on the road this week in Texas.